Welcome to another episode of Third and Three with Coach Roger Holmes. I'm Jason Holcomb, joined as always with the coach. Coach, couldn't ask for a better start to the start of the playoffs. Went out there early, drove down the field, got touchdowns, came up with a shutout win. Tell me what you thought.
Jason, we played well again. We were concerned going in because of some banged up kids that we felt like we had to keep out of the game. But those that stepped in for them did a phenomenal job. Anytime you can win and advance in the playoffs, you got to be excited about it, and I think everybody is.
Yes, they are, and I was appreciative to all the people who came out. We weren't sure what the weather was going to be like. It was cold, it was a little wet, but we went out there and handled our business, and we got touchdowns from a bunch of folks too, so I know that had to make you happy that we had a good balance.
Well, that's kind of been the key to our football team this year. Is it's not like there's just one guy that's got to carry us. There's a lot of different guys contributing, and we got out of that game healthy, so we're excited.
Very cool. And so there's one guy who contributed enough to earn Optim Player of the Week honors. Now, Coach, Eligh was one of those kids who came to us last year and is playing with us this year. The thing I've appreciated most about Eligh is that he's been here and he's grinded with everybody, regardless of how much playing time he was going to get or what his role was going to be.
Well, Eligh is without question one of the best hands of any football player that we've had in Dublin. That guy can go catch it, just does a phenomenal job. We haven't been able to really get him the ball a lot in the last 3 or 4 games. So what's he do? He's just picked it up with his downfield blocking and his effort there. And the thing that most people don't realize is if you can get to a punt to catch it, he's going to get there and he's going to, at minimum, fair catch it. And he don't mind pulling it down and trying to get yards when he can. And those are hidden stats that nobody thinks about. When those punts hit the ground and roll for another 15 yards, that's hurting your team. And Eligh, through the course of the year, has had some very big nights for us. We just felt like we ought to honor him with Player of the Game.
Well, I'll tell you, he is such a fine young man, and his parents ought to be proud of him, not just for this award, but just for the person that he is, because he comes out here and grinds every single day.
No doubt.
So we want to thank our friends from Optim for giving us a chance to celebrate Eligh and all of our players of the week. But, Coach, we got to move on because we have the biggest test of the season, I would say, coming up this Friday, not just because of the road trip, but who we're playing.
Well, there's no doubt. Anytime you line up, we said many years, with a team from Region 1 and you had to play them, you know what you're in for. Brooks County's played the toughest schedule in single-A football, bar none, no questions asked. And as the season has progressed, they've just continued to gel and get better and better. It'll be quite a task for us to hang in there, much less win, because Brooks County is playing on a roll right now. They've just dominated everybody in their region once they got to region play. And when you look at it, 3 teams out of their region came away with first-round wins, so that tells you the strength of the region. And none of those guys really played Brooks County close. Coach Freeman will have them well motivated. Their fan base will be hostile. Be a great place to play.
Tight stadium, too.
Tight stadium, and long trip. First one of those we've been on this year, so it'll take everything we got and then some to be able to go to Brooks County and pull out a win. There's no doubt.
Well, we want you guys to come out to Quitman, Georgia. It's a haul, but it's worth it. It's going to be a great environment. I know the times that I've been there, great energy. Their fans are fantastic. Our fans are obviously fantastic. And let's pack out those away stands. Kickoff is still going to be 7 o'clock. 7:30. Okay, they were trying to put a 7 o'clock kick on there, and I was kind of confused. Now, what about tickets? Do we need to do the GoFan link again?
It'll be GoFan. It's my understanding. Georgia High School put out a thing 2 weeks ago that all tickets purchased for playoffs must be on GoFan.
So make sure to look for that link. As soon as we have it, we'll be sharing it out with you guys all everywhere. But in the meantime, make sure that you're getting yourself ready. I'm expecting nothing less than a good crowd and a great game from our Irish. This has been Third and Three with Coach Roger Holmes.